So your session was about consumer privacy in digital era. So, sir, what were your key takeaways from the session?
The key takeaway was that there is an option to disallow whatever we have given as allowance at the time of loading the app. Like when we uh, download an app, they ask for photos, contacts, everything. Suppose at that point of time we allow them, then there is an option to disallow also. So that is one thing good. And the key takeaway another is government of India is very active in the cyber security control, and they are doing a lot of work. The DPDR is also part of that program which controls it. So that is one thing very good. And of course the various types of process which cyber crime happens and the consumer gets affected. So
Can
how
you
to affect that?
elaborate some processes that they are taking?
Yes. See, as consumer, as first point, as I told you, ki there are features to disallow.
Yeah.
So you have a control on yours. Then the second point is every consumer should know that privacy is his right, fundamental right. So, and he has to literally be very careful in sharing that right. Otherwise, if he is not aware and starts sharing here and there, then there is a problem. Then I had also suggested for locking of M-Aadhaar. There is a mobile Aadhaar. If it is not locked, then a hacker can get control of your bank account and siphon off the account money. And it has happened in various places. So the cyber crime authorities have told that get the M-Aadhaar app locked. So that is one thing which is very important in today's world, and it unknowingly which you are becoming vulnerable to this type of attacks, it is prevented. And then consumer, as a consumer, I would say the IT gives lot of support to book online all tickets or apps like Ola, Uber and all that. But at the same time, it makes us vulnerable. And the tangible things which you do, like purchasing of various consumer items from shops and all that. Today we have a feature of proximity card, where it's taken in proximity and the payment gets deducted. But it is a risk also at the same time that eases your payment, but anybody with scanner can withdraw your money, and it is it is very difficult to know at times because you're already moving
exactly.
and you're not seeing your messages
Yeah.
at that time. By the time things have happened, and then there are scammers even in airport or foreign countries where when you have kept your debit card with you and then it gets scammed and you lost your money. So there are anti-scamming bags or purses for such debit cards, credit cards and all that. So that awareness and that utility is to be done.
So, sir, Aadhaar, a Government of India initiative. Sir, do you think that it is relevant in today's era? Like there has been several issues going on, like about the privacy issues, security issues. Like people have been there have been instances ki people there have been several reports like जहाँ पे issues हुए हैं ऐसे.
हाँ, उसमें क्या है कि what I would like to say is Aadhaar is an it makes your life simpler. That is over for Government of India, for the service agency to provide the services, and for consumer, because ultimately the link to all this is a controlled entry. That was the philosophy, and making your things easy. Government knows your transaction, bank is assured that you are identified because it has retina and fingers scan, thumbprint and all that, and other features of the Aadhaar security. But with all these things, and there have been many cases of making duplicate Aadhaar cards. To prevent all this, now a policy has come in India that you need not share your Aadhaar number. Then how do, as a service provider or government gets its control, then they have advise give your thumb impression, because impression at that point of time cannot be taken by anybody. It is your thumb impression itself, so it is not duplicate. So that is one way of verification which helps police also in tracing the crime. And second thing is the Aadhaar card and the photocopy and the what you call soft copy. Again, individual has to restrict his sharing at the same time. But this one thing which now is in picture is you need not even share your Aadhaar number, you just share your thumbprint. So that thumbprint anyway is part of Aadhaar, so it gets interlinked for the service provider and the government. So that's my point.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.